Tracy here. Today I'm going to share with you my April card for my monthly card challenge that P and I have been doing for the last few months. And this month's challenges were to make a circle-shaped card, to use a magnolia image, to use pastel colors, paper doily, and to use wood veneer or flare on the card. So I made my circle card and I cut the circles out by hand, and then what I did was I roughed up the edges with either my fingernail or with scissors so it looked distressed, and if I didn't cut it out perfectly you can't really tell. So that's the circle part of the card. And then for the image I used this magnolia image. Isn't she cute? I just love these magnolia images, they're so sweet. And I fussy cut her out, and then I formed her and then popped her up on Pop Dots. And for the background, what I did was I stamped and colored in the bench, and then I masked it off, and then I punched out some cloud shapes, then I masked those off, and then I used the spritzer with my Copic marker inside to paint, or to like spray paint or whatever, the background of the sky. And then I also used my Copic markers to color this cutie up. So that's that for the image. And then the pastel colors, I've noticed I don't have very many pastel colors. I like to add bright colors or more earth tone colors. So this is as good as I got with the pastel colors. The paper doily is back here. And then I also added some lace to it, which I've been trying to use more of since I usually don't use laces. I've mentioned that before. So I added a very thin lace to the background, and then the paper doily is on top of that. And then the wood flare, or the wood veneer. Why do I keep calling it wood flare? The wood veneer or the flare, I used this cute little heart here. It's tucked up in the flowers. And then I just punched out the leaves and then added some clusters of flowers here. I really like this flower, it's really pretty. And then I also punched out some butterflies and popped them up in a few different places. And then I cut out the flags and attached them with the tiny attacher. And it wasn't working and I couldn't figure out why. Well, I had the Pop Dots on here and it seemed too thick. Even though I wasn't always going through the Pop Dot, the staples were breaking. I was having a hard time, so I just stapled them, and then I put the Pop Dot on after I had stapled. So there is the front of my card, and I think she turned out pretty cute. But then again, these magnolia images are just adorable. And also what I did was I made this into an easel card. So, let me just move the camera down a bit. So there she is in her easel card form, and I just punched. These are some Stampin' Up! Punches, and that says a beautiful thing. And then I just twisted some ribbon to make a bow, and then added a little flower, the same kind of flower that was over here. So there we go. That is my card for our April card challenge. And I will show some pictures since I'm like all over the place with this video, but I really have to get this out in the mail. It's late again, but that seems to be the norm with P and I, is sending our stuff out to each other late. But that's okay. It's only her and I, so we understand each other's little quirks or imperfections. So anyway, thank you all so much for joining me, and I hope you all had a very creative day today. Bye now.